It's Brock Forkey with Real Capital Group Property Management. Wanted to do a video today on how to select a contractor and when to pay a contractor. So number one, I've had a lot of clients who go out and when they get their contract, they finally figure out who they're going to use. They actually pay them the wrong way. A lot of times they give them all the money. Maybe not the whole job, maybe a piece of the job, and in some cases they give them everything. Very, very, very wrong way to do it. I've never actually lost money. I was actually speaking to my father yesterday, and we were talking about it, and I said, I've never actually lost money by a contractor taking my money, which is actually pretty hard. Most people at some point have. I just haven't, because what we always do is we do a draw schedule, and we've always done a draw schedule. I want to see the contractor start the job, and if I have to buy the material, I will. But I'm not giving them any labor money, and I'm buying the material. Like in my earlier days, I would take them to Home Depot, take them to Lowe's, buy the material, and then go to the job with them and see them start it and put it in my house and all that. As things are growing, what we will do is we will, have the material shipped over to the property, or we'll make sure it gets there. But we may even give them, a check made payable to Home Depot or something like that. But we don't give them any money personally until they start the job. And then we have a draw schedule. And if we know the contractor, we've done business with the contractor many, many times, we may give them the first phase. You know what I mean? But we always have a draw schedule. So just make sure when you're selecting your contractor, you figure out how you're going to pay your contractor. I had one client who gave the contractor $75,000 prior to meeting me. And before we got involved, and actually I sold the property at a loss for him because the job wasn't done. And he put $75,000. Well, he gave the contractor $75,000. The contractor took his $75,000, probably put 10 of it into the house, and the other $65,000 in his pocket. And I ended up selling the house for pennies on the dollar because the work was never done. So always remember to have a draw schedule, and always make sure that the contractor has skin in the game. And check the contractor out. Get references. Make sure it's a real contractor. They really have assurance. Check their character out. You really want to make sure it's a real person. It's not a fly-by-night person. Check everything you can check. Look online for reviews. Anything you can do to make sure they're a real contractor. And if their price is too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. And your grandmother, your mother, your father always told you if it's too good to be true, probably is. And in this case, it definitely is. If it's too good to be true, things cost money. Labor costs about the same for everybody. Material costs about the same for everybody. Unless they're doing all the work themselves, it's gonna. Even if they're doing the work themselves, they still want to get paid. And most people that are contractors and are doing the work themselves and they're skilled, they're gonna charge you for that. So make sure you do your due diligence. Also, the way to select them, or the way to actually find them, is look online, check, Google what you're looking for. Look for real companies, not handyman. Nothing wrong with handyman, but I would suggest to get a company if you're gonna have a big project. If you ever need anything related to real estate and property management, reach out to us. Have a great day.